Guardians of the Glyphstone. Episode 1. The Awakening of the Glyphstone. Prologue. The Dream of Itzamna. Long before the first sunrise, before the world was divided by oceans and mountains, there was Itzamna, a realm where the ancient and the new danced together. In this world, the rivers sang in glyphs, the trees whispered in spirals, and the stars themselves told stories. At the heart of Itzamna stood the Glyphstone, a living monument carved with the symbols of every creature, every dream, and every hope. It was said that whoever could unite the shards of the Glyphstone would unlock the power to connect all worlds past, present, and future. But as ages passed, the Glyphstone's light faded. Its shards, scattered by a cosmic wind, hid themselves in forgotten temples, digital mazes, and the hearts of those who dared to dream. Chapter 1. The Jaguar's Restless Night. Kawi, the wise jaguar, lay atop the Temple of Echoes, his golden fur shimmering with ancient glyphs. The jungle was alive with music. Frogs croaked, monkeys chattered, and the river hummed a low, steady tune. But tonight, something was different. Kawi's glyphs flickered a sign of change. He gazed at the sky, where a star pulsed brighter than the rest. It was the star of kin, the sign of beginnings. Suddenly, a ripple passed through the air, and the Glyphstone, hidden deep within the jungle, began to glow. Kawi's heart raced. He knew what this meant. The time had come to restore the Glyphstone, and with it, the harmony of Itzamna. Chapter 2. Maya's Portal. Far away, in a city of glass and light, Maya sat in the digital museum, her fingers tracing the patterns on a virtual artifact. She was a seeker, curious, inventive, and always searching for the next mystery. Her favorite exhibit was the Mayan Hall, filled with holograms of ancient temples and glowing glyphs. Tonight, as she gazed at the virtual Glyphstone, the artifact pulsed with a strange energy. The screen flickered, symbols spinning faster and faster. Suddenly, a spiral of light burst from her tablet, swirling around her. Maya felt herself lifted, weightless, as if she were falling and flying simultaneously. The world blurred, then sharpened. She landed softly on moss, not tile. The air smelled of earth and flowers. Before her stood a jaguar with glowing glyphs, a quetzal with iridescent feathers, a tapir with curious eyes, and a spider monkey swinging from a vine. "Welcome to Itzamna," Kawi said, bowing his head. "The Glyphstone has chosen you." Chapter 3. The Gathering of Guardians. Maya blinked in wonder. "Where am I? Who are you?" "I am Kawi," said the jaguar, "guardian of the heart." "Ixchel," chirped the quetzal, fluttering her wings. "I paint the sky with dreams." "Pakal," rumbled the tapir, "I build and I remember." "And I'm Tikal," shouted the spider monkey, flipping onto Maya's shoulder. "I make everything fun." Maya laughed, feeling a warmth in her chest. She looked around. The jungle was alive with color vines shaped like spirals, flowers glowing with digital light, and the soft hum of possibility everywhere. Kawi's eyes grew serious. "The Glyphstone is broken. Its shards are hidden. Only together can we find them and restore harmony." Maya nodded. "Then let's begin." Chapter 4. The First Shard Temple of Echoes. The Guardians set out at dawn, following a path of glowing glyphs. The Temple of Echoes rose before them, its walls carved with ancient symbols and pulsing with digital light. Inside, the air shimmered. Every sound, footstep, and whisper echoed and painted the walls with color. A riddle appeared, written in spirals. To find the shard, you must unite your voices, hearts, and dreams of light. Each sound you make, each word you share, will guide you to the shard's true lair. Ixchel fluttered to a high perch and sang a note of violet light rippled across the walls. Tikal giggled, sending a burst of yellow. Pakal thumped their foot, a deep blue wave. Kawi roared, a golden arc. Maya hesitated, then spoke, "Harmony." The colors swirled, forming a bridge of light. The Guardians stepped forward, their sounds blending, their hearts united. At the center of the chamber, the first shard floated a crystal carved with the symbol of unity. Kawi took it gently. The glyphs on his fur glowed brighter. Chapter 5. The Mischief of Shadows. As the Guardians celebrated, a shadow slithered along the walls. It was Zul, the spirit of Dalpta, shapeless form that thrived on fear and discord. "You think you can restore the Glyphstone?" Zul hissed. "You are too different, too divided." Tikal shivered. "He's just trying to scare us." Kawi stood tall. "We are different, But that is our strength. We are many voices, one song. Maya faced the shadow. You can't stop us. We believe in each other. Jules snarled and vanished, leaving only a chill in the air. Chapter 6. The Bridge of Time. The Guardians journeyed deeper into the jungle with the first shard, where ancient ruins met digital streams. Pakal led the way, their nose twitching as they sniffed hidden paths. They reached the Bridge of Time, a span of stone and light, suspended over a river of memories. Each step revealed visions of the past, builders carving glyphs, children playing, and animals dancing. Maya paused, seeing her reflection among the ancient faces. We're all connected, she whispered. Ixchel nodded. Every dream, every story, every song. Together they crossed the bridge, their steps echoing with the promise of unity. Chapter 7. The Puzzle of Free Will. Beyond the bridge, the Guardians found a courtyard filled with shifting tiles, each marked with a glyph. At the center stood a pedestal, awaiting the first shard. A new riddle appeared. To move ahead, you must decide which path to take, which fear to hide. Free will is yours, the choice is true. What matters most is what you do. Each Guardian stepped forward, choosing a tile that called to them. Kawi chose the glyph of courage. Ixchel, the glyph of creativity. Pakal, the glyph of wisdom. Tikal, the glyph of joy. Maya, the glyph of connection. The pedestal opened as they placed their hands on the tiles, revealing a hidden chamber. Inside, the second shard glimmered, a symbol of free will. Chapter 8. The Song of the Spirits. Night fell as the Guardians made camp. Fireflies danced in the air, forming patterns of glyphs. Ixchel sang a lullaby, her voice weaving dreams of hope. Maya listened, feeling the weight of the journey and the lightness of friendship. She thought of her world so fast, bright, and often lonely. Kawi sat beside her. You miss your home? Maya nodded. But I feel like I belong here too. Kawi smiled. You are a bridge, Maya, between worlds, between hearts. Maya looked at the shards, glowing softly. We'll restore the Glyphstone, together. Chapter 9. The Digital Labyrinth. The Guardians entered a new digital labyrinth at dawn, where walls shifted and glyphs flickered like code. Pakal's eyes lit up. This is my kind of puzzle. The labyrinth was filled with challenges, sliding walls, glowing traps, and riddles in binary and glyphs. Tikal swung from code vines, Ixchel soared above shifting platforms, and Maya used her tablet to decode hidden messages. At the center, they found the third sharded symbol, a spiral, representing transformation. As they claimed, Sul reappeared, larger and darker. You grow stronger, but so do I. Every doubt, every fear feeds me. Kawi faced him. We are not afraid. Sul lunged, but the Guardians stood firm, their glyphs glowing harmoniously. The shadow shrank, driven back by their unity. Chapter 10. The Heart of the Glyphstone. With 3 shards, the Guardians returned to the heart of the jungle, where the Glyphstone awaited. The monument was cracked, its light dim. One by one, they placed the shards in the stone. A surge of energy burst forth, glyphs spinning, colors swirling, music rising. The Glyphstone healed, its light shining brighter than ever. Visions filled the air, ancient and modern animals and humans, all connected by light threads. Kawi spoke. The Glyphstone is whole, but our journey is just beginning. There are more shards, more worlds to unite. Maya smiled, her heart full. I'm ready. Chapter 11. Reflections by the River. The Guardians gathered by the river's edge. The water sparkled with fragments of light, each ripple reflecting the Glyphstone's renewed energy. Maya knelt by the bank, tracing a spiral in the sand. Tikal, ever curious, splashed beside her. Do you think the Glyphstone can hear us now? He asked, his voice echoing across the water. Pakal nodded thoughtfully. The Glyphstone is more than stone, it's the memory of every creature, every story. When we restored it, we awakened those memories. Ixchel perched on a low branch, her feathers catching the sunlight. And we added our own. Every song, laugh, and choice is a part of the story, and he gazed at his reflection, the glyphs on his fur swirling in gentle patterns. We are changed, too. Each shard taught us something new about ourselves and each other. Maya smiled, feeling the truth of his words. She remembered her first night in Itzamnaho, strange and overwhelming it had felt. Now, she felt a sense of belonging, as if she had always been meant to walk these paths, to share in these adventures. And Chapter 12. The Whispering Wind. A gentle breeze stirred the leaves, carrying a faint, melodic whisper. The guardians paused, listening. "Do you hear that?" Ixchel asked, tilting her head. The wind seemed to speak in glyphs, forming patterns in the air. Maya watched as the symbols danced above the river, arranging themselves into a message. Beyond the valley, where shadows sleep, a hidden shard awaits. Follow the path where old and new meet, and trust the choices fate creates. Tikal's eyes widened with excitement. A riddle. I love riddles. Kawi's gaze grew determined. The journey continues. The Glyphstone's power is not yet fully restored. There are more shards to find, more lessons to learn. Pakal adjusted a small device on their harness, its screen flickering with digital glyphs. I've detected a faint energy signature to the north. It matches the pattern of the shards. Maya stood, her heart beating with anticipation. Then let's follow the wind, together. Chapter 13. The Path of Echoes. The Guardians set out once more, their spirits high. The jungle gave way to rolling hills, where ancient ruins stood beside modern sculpturous testaments to the blending of worlds. Along the path, they encountered other travelers. A family of armadillos searching for a new home, a pair of hummingbirds weaving a nest from digital threads, and a wise old turtle who shared stories of the stars. Each encounter left its mark, adding new colors to the Guardians' journey. They helped the armadillos find a haven, admired the hummingbird's ingenuity, and listened to the turtles' tales, their hearts growing wiser with every step. As dusk fell, they reached the edge of a vast valley. In the distance, a single beam of light shone upward, marking where the next shard awaited. Epilogue. A new dawn. That night, the Guardians camped beneath a sky ablaze with stars. They spoke of the day's adventures, their laughter mingling with the songs of night creatures. Maya gazed up at the constellations, feeling the weight and wonder of their quest. She knew there would be challenges ahead, puzzles to solve, shadows to face, but she also knew she would never face them alone. Kawi placed a gentle paw on her shoulder. Remember, Maya, every journey is a bridge, between worlds, between hearts, between who we are and who we can become. The Glyphstone's light shimmered on the horizon, a beacon calling them onward. Together, the Guardians closed their eyes, dreaming of the adventures.